Hi, you're listening to the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. So, there is a coal shortage going on right now, and economies around the globe are competing for coal. There's a shortage. And so, this is especially hitting China hard because they use coal the most uh, out of all the economies. They are the biggest market for coal. It's in Asia. It's they use 67% of the global coal consumption comes from Asia. And so what do we need coal for? So we need coal to make electricity. Without coal, we don't have electricity. We need it to make steel. We need it to make cement, and we need it to make liquid fuel. So this is a big thing going on right now. There is a coal shortage, and it's especially important for China since they are the major consumers of coal. So this is what is going on right now. Different economies around the globe are having the same problem of the shortage of coal. For example, India, their coal plant is running low. They have less than a week of inventory. This is in India. Less than 1 week of inventory of coal. And so what they've been doing is they've been getting it from other places. Like I said before, Asia doesn't have enough coal. And China, they used to get some of their coal from Australia, but they stopped getting their coal from Australia because they were having a political dispute. But what China is doing is they're getting their coal from other places until they can figure out what they are going to do. Some of the mines were shut down due to the pandemic, but they are getting the coal from other places. So far, they have got 4.4 million tons of coal from, guess where? They got it from South Africa. 4.4 million tons of coal. And so Colombia and Indonesia are some other places that are having the exact same problem with the coal shortage. They're struggling due to heavy rain over there. And then some of their mines have closed because of the pandemic. This is Colombia and Indonesia. So, why do you care about coal? Well, usually when things are happening in other places, sometimes it ends up over here. Prime example, the pandemic. Um, so they say. That's what they're telling us, but we'll find out what's really going down. We'll find that out because everything that's in darkness it always comes to light. But they are telling us that this pandemic came from China. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you see problems in other places, sometimes they end up being here, over here. So that's why I'm bringing up what's going on with China. Also, it's good to know what's going on around the world instead of only local things or celebrity news. It's good to know what's going on with the rest of the world outside of the world that you live in. That's always good to know. It's good to be informed. So, this is what is going on currently with China. Amongst all of the other things that are going on, now there is a shortage of coal, and that's what they are dealing with. Uh, so far, they are getting it from other places, and that's how they're dealing with it. But eventually, they're going to have to figure out the root cause, figuring out how to get those mines back up and running, the mines that were closed due to the pandemic, and figure out the root cause and how to solve the problem. But like I said before, right now they're just getting it from other places. China is in a dispute with Australia. They're thinking that they might try to negotiate something with Australia, but as of yet, they're not negotiating anything with Australia because they are having a political dispute with them. So, this is what's going on over in China. There's a shortage. Asia is the major consumption of coal. They use coal the most. They are 67% of the global coal consumption happens in Asia. And like I said before, the reason why coal is important is because you need coal to create electricity, you need it to create steel, you need it to create cement and liquid fuel. That's why it's important. And what happens when there is a shortage of coal in an area that's far away, like China is far away from us, what happens is a worldwide increase in prices. So that's how it could end up affecting people who are nowhere near China, is that they may start to see increased prices. So, so that's what's going on with China, the current coal shortage. Not only China, but the other areas I mentioned, India, they only have 1 week in inventory. There is Colombia, there is Indonesia, and then there are other areas around the world that are dealing with this shortage in coal and are trying to figure out what to do and how it may affect people outside of those areas is a worldwide increase in prices. So a negative effect financially. And so that's the reason why I am bringing it up. And so I just wanted to share with you. Good to know what's going on around the world, not just locally, not just celebrity news. So this is the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. And please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. Thank you for listening.